What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jet Ski G back with another banger. And on the day's upload, I'm actually hearing that Drake is trying to recruit NBA Youngboy for the Iceman album. Like, he really trying to get NBA Youngboy to save his Iceman album. Now, for this one, I need y'all to drop a like, a hype, and a comment for what y'all think about this. And also for this one, we're going to go over to my man Marcus Media at work for this reaction. I'll meet y'all over there. You know I don't like to keep y'all for too long. Let's get it. Let's go, y'all.
Dick Face seems to be confirming that Drake is interested in doing an interview with NBA Youngboy. Is that the case? Is NBA Youngboy in a position to help save Drake's career? I doubt it personally, but let's suspend belief for a little bit.
Young boys out here got kids in a frenzy. You don't even know what he sounds like. I've sat with him. He got a little creepy voice like he's Michael Jackson. Nobody hears him talk. I guess Drake's going to get that out of him in the incredible interview that they're going to have.
Yeah,
But other than
allegedly. So wait, allegedly, Youngboy and Drake
that
are
was the
supposed to
big
do an
interview
interview.
Academics was teasing.
Because he said that he was going to be doing an interview with a big artist and it was going to be a surprise. And then now he said Youngboy is who
And how do you feel us losing our interview to Young Boy Never Broke Again?
Losing our interview? I never had
chance
it.
for me, Gina Views, Jeremy had any of us to sit with
We
that
never
with
had
Drake.
a chance.
I don't give a fuck.
We didn't have a chance. No one. There's literally zero chance.
Charlamagne the God.
I don't care.
Do you think Young Boy Never Broke Again is going to do a great journalism job? When
No.
he sits down with him, he's going to do his due diligence.
No.
When he sits with Aubrey.
No.
I imagine that to literally be like Youngboy.
Yeah, what's the lawsuit, man? Why you did the lawsuit?
No,
What do you say? The lawsuit. What?
Can you turn his mic? Can someone turn his mic up? Somebody give me more volume on
I just
Youngboy.
didn't understand the lawsuit.
Bro,
I get what they trying to do, but I ain't gonna hold you. Elliot Wilson makes my skin crawl. He's like a dork that got a platform. He trying to play NBA Youngboy. I understand that like it's a Drake. NBA Youngboy for one didn't even actually say that he was going to do the joint. He don't got nothing to do with Drake. But Elliot Wilson, you're a guest in hip hop. Relax, dork. Don't come for NBA Youngboy. Let's keep going, dork.
I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about you. You're the GOAT. Right now, you have what? How do you have such a chokehold on this audience? What what is it with this pain music that you got going on?
I'm just out here, man. Just do my work. Oh my God.
That's probably how it's gonna go.
No, but hold on, I'm kind of confused because I thought Drake don't mess with his ops, and Youngboy was an op for a while. Youngboy did diss Drake a while ago, so he's not an op, but he diss you. How does that work, Drizzy?
Talk to Drake, called FaceTime, he was feeling me. Told me that he fucking Drake. Damn, that shit getting me. Told me that he like the shit I'm doing, but can't do shit with me. So when we cross, always fuck what you say, bitch, you my enemy.
So some people have the belief that NBA Youngboy and Rod Wave, that are both cool with Drake, have some type of ability to bring and breathe a new life into Drake.
I think Rod Wave is cool with Drake. NBA Youngboy, this is why I hate Drake though. And this is where Elliot Wilson and it was two dorks talking to each other. I don't listen to Elliot Wilson because he don't got a fiber in his bone that say that he's solid. He looks like a dork, and I call him a dork to his face. But I would say with this situation, I don't like Drake and I hate Drake for this because he's here being a culture vulture again. And I'm actually going to tell y'all why he's a culture vulture at the end of this video. Let's keep going.
Post beef. Is that the case though?
It looks, just from the optics of it, it looks like Drake is on the down. Even though that's not necessarily true, because Drake was so far up there. But just from the optics of it, in 2025, it looked like Drake is on a decline, right? While on the other hand, it looked like NBA Youngboy is what? On the uprise. Because NBA Youngboy stock is going up. Like you just see this tour, it's very fascinating because NBA Youngboy can pull off an audience that artist that's dropping diamond records every month is getting. But NBA Youngboy is dropping albums that they're doing well, but they're not doing the numbers that people think they should be. But what it's teaching people is that every number counts. So if NBA Youngboy drops an album and they do 60K the first week or 40K the first week, it matters because that 40 or 60K is real, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to the person that's dropping a whole bunch of content and it's just getting botted up. You know,
That's
because you
facts.
have artists, especially female rappers, that's dropping these songs and is getting all this press and it's costing all this money to be on the radio. And when they drop an
Megan Thee
album,
Stallion.
they can't do 10,000 the first week. They can't do 10,000. But then you have NBA YoungBoy who's getting no press whatsoever. Not a dollar is being going into his press. But when he drops a project, it's doing 40K. And not only is it doing 40K, he's selling out arenas off that shit. While you have these artists that the label is pumping millions of dollars into, and they can't fucking sell 1,000 tickets. It's something going on different. So it's putting NBA YoungBoy putting things in perspective, right? So it'll be fascinating if NBA YoungBoy and Drake do some type of interview, right? Where does this leave the winner in Drake versus Kendrick Lamar? That's why this is very interesting. That's why this is super interesting because NBA YoungBoy could give Drake new life. Rod Wave can give Drake new life.
I don't think so, but how do Drake fans?
Yeah, so he would hope that Rod Wave would give him a song and it would give him the same life that it gave Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, if y'all actually remember the history of how Kevin Gates was going, he had got out of jail and he was having a hard time getting traction again. He had dropped that joint with Change Lanes in it and all that stuff. And the album was okay, but it wasn't really getting traction. Then he got with Rod Wave, and Rod Wave gave him two songs. What was the joint called? Gold Links, and it was one more song, and they did really well. After that, Kevin Gates signed a new deal. That's amazing. He signed a new deal and dropped a major album after that, and Rod Wave kept doing his thing, and we looked at Rod Wave on the same level as all the greats because they both needed each other. So that's what Drake would actually be looking for. But I'm actually going to tell y'all at the end of this video why Drake is targeting NBA YoungBoy. It's a specific reason why he's targeting him. Let's keep going.
About it. Do they think that that's a good idea? Do YoungBoy fans really rock with Drake like that? Do Rod Wave fans really rock with Drake like that? And then what does Drake fan base think of YoungBoy and Rod Wave? I got so many questions. So I'm looking forward to this, honestly, because I like to see a train wreck in progress. But like, if that does happen, I will be tuned in to figure out how this go. I mean, you got YoungBoy there. My guy doesn't really articulate well. And to my knowledge, I don't think he's never given another person an interview.
Let's see what academics said.
To it. You got into it? No, I alluded to this. Top told me, Top was like, Drake know this. Top told me, he's like, yo, bro, I want to do an interview with Drake.
Oh. Wait.
Also, Lil Pump, J. Cole shit, I want to do it with Drake.
No fucking, I didn't do that.
I passed the message on to Drake.
Yo, that was on graded amount or like current stuff shit?
2 weeks ago, brother. Like,
oh shit.
And I hope, I mean, you
that
know,
is nuts.
I love both artists, you know, but I do know it's complicated. I know Drake don't got no hate vote in his life.
Nah.
So, you know, I hope someone come out.
You said what?
I hope someone come out of that, but
that'd be nuts, bro.
Let me tell you, me and Top was reasoning. He was like, yo, like, bro, he been hating on his whole career. He wanna do this shit now.
Yeah.
But he not a dick sucker, and he trying to do it the right way. And he's like, yo, I want to do some dope shit. If that nigga's down to do an interview with me, I don't know what the conversation would be.
That'd be nuts, bro.
So basically, what academics just said right there was, you know, it might be some interest on both sides to get it done. But let me tell y'all why Drake is actually targeting NBA YoungBoy. He's targeting NBA YoungBoy because he sees what Playboi Carti was able to do with Kendrick Lamar, what Kendrick Lamar was able to do with Playboi Carti. The youth was at stake. The youth was at stake with Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti chose to go with Kendrick. That brought the youth. Because Kendrick already had, like, let's say the 25-year-old plus in hip hop. Anybody 25 and above, they already sided with Kendrick. But under that was the new school coming in. That was like all the NBA Youngboy fans, all the Playboy Cardi fans, all that stuff. They're the young bulls. So what happened was when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, he also linked up with Playboy Cardi around that same time. That made the kids like Kendrick. You get what I'm saying? The kids now, the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, they're growing up to Not Like Us. That's what they know. And they know Playboy Cardi, and they know Playboy Cardi and Kendrick are cool. So it's all one big conglomerate. And then Kendrick gets the new school. How does Drake try to topple that? Drake has been trying to match that with the streamers. The streamers got the new school. The streamers got the kids. So he's been going to the streamers. Now he's going to try to go to NBA Youngboy because NBA Youngboy got the kids too. So he's trying to get back into that new school. So he's going to try to drop an album and stand next to NBA Youngboy at the same time. Like, look, kids, I'm lit. I'm the guy. I'm the one with all the hits. These kids don't know Drake. They don't know Drake. They don't know you. All the kids don't know Drake like that. They know Playboy Cardi. They know Kendrick right now. They look at Drake as a PDF file. That's how they look at it. They don't look at him as nothing else. That's how they see this dude. So he's actually using, and this is why I hate Drake. He's using NBA Youngboy again. NBA Youngboy don't need Drake. He can keep doing his own thing. And also, how this dude is a weirdo and a user. And once again, like I said in my last upload, he's using DJ Academics as his mouthpiece again. This DJ Academics ain't just saying this. He leaked this to DJ Academics. Like, yo, when you go on stream with 8 and I need both of y'all next to each other, that's where all the eyes will be. I need you to leak that I might do an interview with NBA Youngboy. That'd be real lit. So he's using DJ Academics as his mouthpiece again. And he's also trying to use NBA Youngboy again. You see how I'm saying the word use? He's just using people. Don't know. These people don't need Drake. Drake needs these people. And he's using them again. He's using NBA Youngboy for one. NBA Youngboy wanted to work with Drake 3 years ago. When it was NBA Youngboy versus Lil Durk. He told NBA Youngboy, I can't work with you because I'm cool with Lil Durk. NBA Youngboy felt some type of way, but he kept doing his own thing. Now NBA Youngboy came out on top. Now you want to work with NBA Youngboy because it's beneficial to you. But hold up, what happened to Lil Durk? You're not cool with Lil Durk no more? Somebody died in that situation. How you gonna be cool with him? Somebody died in that situation. How you gonna be cool with him? Ain't that what you said? Now it's okay because it's beneficial to you. Like a true colonizer, you just use anybody that, you know, at the moment that can get you from point A to point B. You ain't got no integrity, no nothing. You just want to use somebody. I hate this dude, Drake, bro. So y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Drake, the colonizer, the user, the Canadian who's not from the States, the piece of hip hop who's not a part of hip hop, the user who doesn't put any of his team on. All he does is use them. Look at Party Next Door. He done gain weight, lost weight, gain weight, lost weight. The boy is depressed. He been in the sweatshop since he came out. I know he looked at the Weeknd career and he cry every day. He cry every day looking at the Weeknd career, Party Next Door. You'll never have a career like that, unfortunately. All right, so y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Is this a good move for Drake? Or drop it in the comments and let me know, is he just being a colonizer again? It's your boy Jetski G. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, I love y'all. I'm going to drop 2 more bangers right here. 1 banger right here. 1 banger right here. One of them is going to be about 616 in LA and how it's one of the most slept on bangers from Drake. The other one's a banger too. I'm going to catch y'all in that video. I'm out, y'all. This dude's a loser.